Is your diesel engine running, but you are still shivering inside the cabin because the heater refuses to blow warm air? You might be dealing with a P2029 trouble code, which indicates a disabled fuel-fired header system. This issue is specific to vehicles equipped with auxiliary heating units, common in Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Toyota, and Volvo diesel models. Modern diesel engines are incredibly efficient and have a lot of mass, which means they do not generate enough waste heat at idle to warm up the cabin when the temperature outside drops below freezing. To fix this, manufacturers install a small fuel-burning furnace in line with your coolant system. When you start the car in the cold, this heater burns a small amount of diesel to rapidly warm the coolant, defrosting your windshield and keeping you warm. The P2029 code triggers when the Powertrain Control Module, or PCM, notices that the heater has shut down due to a malfunction. The computer monitors the temperature of the coolant going into the heater versus the coolant coming out. If there is not a sufficient rise in temperature, the system assumes the heater failed and disables it to prevent safety hazards. The symptoms are obvious. You will have absolutely no heat in the passenger compartment, or occasionally, the climate control blower might stop working entirely. The causes usually boil down to a few culprits. It could be a bad temperature sensor giving false readings, a failed glow plug or igniter inside the heater, a clogged fuel injector nozzle, or simply wiring issues like a short or an open circuit. To troubleshoot this like a pro, you will need a diagnostic scanner and a digital volt-ohm meter. First, scan for the code and see if you can reset it. If it comes back immediately, you need to test the resistance of the coolant and air temperature sensors against the manufacturer's specifications. If those pass, you will need to manually activate the heater using your scanner and test the power and ground signals at the heater connector. Since this system involves raw fuel and fire, if you are not comfortable testing electrical circuits or working with fuel lines, this is a good time to visit a professional. However, if you are handy, checking the sensors and fuses is a great first step to getting your cabin warm again.